It goes without saying that we all in life need somebody or something to support us on our quest for happiness, love, joy, to reach our goals, our key objectives. But the question is, from who we're gonna take advice from, particularly in today's digital DNA age, where we have so many gurus, coaches, mentors who are the great orators. They know how to talk. They know how to steal other people's content. But do they live what they preach? Do they have experience in things what they're preaching? And as I say, have you ever noticed everyone on social media seems to have a strategy for winning in life? One video promises you success in business. Another coach says they can give you the secret to confidence. And it all sounds so easy until real life hits you in the face. Because here is the truth. Theory without practice collapses under pressure. And I learned that in the most brutal way possible. Inside the room, filled with a military-grade tear gas. Today, I will share with you the 3 rules I learned that day. Rules that can help you win in business, in confrontation, and in life itself. I like to say welcome. Hello, all of you risk takers and truth seekers, and welcome back to the podcast Live the Battlefield. For those who don't know me, my name is Bekes, and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the longest live audio broadcast. As well, I spent 1,800 consecutive combat days in war. And in my professional career, I worked in military and diplomatic security intelligence services. I was investigating and interrogating spies, traitors, and organized crime figures and many others. And this is the podcast. This is the podcast where we uncover what it truly means to be resilient, to face adversity, and to master the battles, literally to master the battles of everyday life, whether those battles are in the boardroom, the boxing ring, or maybe inside your own mind. And in this episode, I'll take you from the heat of military training ground to the modern challenges we all face. Because winning is not about theory. It's not, guys. I'll share this with you right now. It's about being battle tested. So let me share the story with you. It was a scorching hot day in 1994. We had just marched 25 kilometers, exhausted, drenched in sweat, and running on fumes. We were told to drop our gear and to step into this small brick-laid room. Inside, hanging from the ceilings, were 32 gas masks, one for each of us. And then it happened. They drove the canister of military-grade tear gas and exploded. The air burned. Our lungs caught fire. Eyes stung. Then panic. Panic spread like wildfire. And here is the shocking part. Not one of us reached for the masks. 32 men, battle-tested soldiers, men who already survived 3 years of war. 3 years of war. And then we declared officially dead within minutes. Why? Not because of the gas, but because of panic. And that day changed everything I believed about winning. From that moment, I understood. If you want to win in combat, in business, in personal life, you need more than theory. You need the 3 rules, and today I will share them with you. So let me start from the rule number 1. Rule number 1 is to anticipate the move. Remember this, you need to learn how to anticipate the move. In war, failing to anticipate meant death. In life, it means failure, missed opportunities, unpreventable mistakes. Whether it's a client meeting, a job interview, or perhaps you have the first date. The winners are those who prepare. You heard that expression? Preparation is a mother of all victories. Ask yourself, do you know the person you're meeting when you go for the meeting? Do you understand the context of the meeting? The timing, the possible obstacles? That day in a gas chamber, none of us asked this question. Why are we being ordered into this room without equipment? 32 men, no one anticipated. And because of that, we walk straight into panic. To win, you must anticipate the move before it happens. See the game's 3 steps ahead. Become strategic. The rule number 2. This is the rule which for many people are going to say, it's easy, I know this. This is the importance of breathing. Breathing, something we all take for granted, all of us. Let me share the fact with you. We breathe around 20 times a day. But when fear strikes, breathing is the first casualty. Here, what's happened. Your body triggers the fight or flight response. Guys, I know this. I've been involved. I've been in so many dangerous situations. Even the dating, it looks benign, but for me it was always like a battleground. So your body triggers the fight or flight response. Your heart races. Breathing becomes a shallow, and then you start hyperventilating, blowing out too much carbon dioxide, and suddenly you feel dizzy, tingling in your hands, chest tightening, that terrifying sense of losing control. That's exactly what happened to us in the gas chamber. The solution was right in front of us. Slow down breathing, avoid rubbing our eyes, and calmly reach for the masks. Instead, panic stole our breath. And with that, we lost what? Control. Control. Literally control. And as I said, guys, at the beginning, we take it for granted our breathing. We can control breathing. With the breathing, we control our response. Fight or flight. This is why controlling your breath is non-negotiable if you want to win. And you can practice right now. So, I want to share with you a couple practices for the breathing. Number 1, it's a box breathing. Inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Slow exhalation. Make your out breath longer than in your breath to trigger calm. And then you have the belly breathing. Hand on your stomach, let it rise and fall. That's what you need to do. These are 3 different exercises. They are not theories. They are battle-tested tools. Tools I still use whether in negotiations, public speaking, or even boxing in the ring. On top of this, I want to share this with you. Last week, I went for the surgery. I need to address some of my old war injuries. 30 years later, I need to go, and doctor says to me, how you feel? I feel okay, I said to myself. And I was doing slow breathing, my stomach, my belly, hand, and slowly controlling my breath. Control your breath. You need to learn to control your breath, guys. And you control the situation. It is very important, that part, because once when you become upset, stressed, under duress, in pain, and all these things, you can help yourself with the breathing techniques. But simultaneously, if you go for a very important meeting and you become very stressful and your breathing is out of the sync, guys, you'll not impress nobody. If you go for the date, you'll not impress the girl. You're gonna be living in fear. Now that leads me to rule number 3, which is called purposeful action. Winning isn't just about what you avoid. It's about what you choose to do. In any confrontation, people often react emotionally. Someone provokes them and suddenly they're playing by the other person's rules. But here is the truth. Purpose beats reaction. If your objective is clear, you stay anchored. You don't waste energy fighting meaningless battles. You channel your focus toward your ultimate goal, whether in combat, in business, negotiations, dating, personal relationships. Purposeful action separates the victors from the victims. And I will support this to you with some science and expertise. Modern science agrees deliberate breathing lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. It reactivates prefrontal cortex, the part of brain responsible for rational decisions. Without the amygdala, the fear center hijacks your mind and you react emotionally. That can mean losing a negotiation, it can destroy a relationship, or involve losing your life. Only take 17 seconds from the moment somebody provokes you with the breathing to lower your stress hormone. And you guys are gonna win. 17 seconds. That's all it takes. You can exercise this. When somebody provokes you, try to put you under such a stress and duress. 70 seconds. Learn how to breathe and control, and then you respond. Do not go in that mode where you are fighting somebody simultaneously as you are losing breathing. You're gonna lose. You're gonna destroy relationships. You're gonna lose your life, guys. I'm telling you, this is from my personal experience. This is very important to remember. This is why scammers, fraudsters, fake gurus thrive. They create urgency, they provoke fear, and they wait for you to panic. You know, when someone says to you, if you don't buy now all these crypto bitcoins, you know, you're gonna lose the millions. Just invest $10,000, you're gonna make a millions. Now it's time. Do not fall for this. You know, people call you on the phone, you know, you're having dinner with your family, they call on the phone, you know, we offer you such a great deal, you know, take it, switch your electricity, do this, do that. Guys, they create urgency, they provoke the fear, and they wait for you to panic, as we did panic that day. People with the 3 E's of the war combat experience, we panic and we declare officially dead. But when you anticipate, breathe, and act with purpose, day tricks collapse. Let me share with you practical steps. Winning in everyday life. You ask yourself how you can put this into practice today. Number 1. So I want you to take a note. Guys, I'm going to put down in the description section as well, link to my article where it's in detail explained for those who want more information about what I'm saying. Whatever I'm sharing this today with you, it's not that I just learned that day particularly, but that day, it was a very humiliating day because we should know better. We've been trained, we've been prepared, but we let our guard down. And today I'm sharing with you what I learned from my days in military, in war, in combat, when I was working in diplomatic intelligence, and the list goes on. Number 1, before your next meeting, anticipate. Prepare for objections. Number 2, when stress rises, stop. Breathe for 60 seconds. So when the stress rises, breathe for 60 seconds. In confrontation, anchor back to your purpose. Guys, always think yourself, what is my purpose? What is my ultimate goal? I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to somebody put me down, humiliate me, test me, all these things. Keep on your mind, what is your purpose? What is your key objective? I've been on so many meetings when the people told me so many bad things, but all I wanted is just to prove myself that I'm capable to do the job. And I got a job. Not everyone, but I would say 80% of these meetings, when I walk in, they laughed, they bullied me, they told me many things, they call me the names, they describe me in the ways, you can't even imagine. They laugh in my face, but I kept on my mind, what is my purpose? I come here today to share with you capabilities of my company. 80%, they told me, here we go. We give you one case, let's go test it. Number 4, afterwards, reflect. What did you learn? Guys, what can you improve? This cycle turns theory into practice and practice into mastery. Life will throw us all into rooms filled with metaphorical tear gas. Moments where theory is not enough. Moments where panic wants to steal your victory. But if you anticipate the move, master your breath, and act with purpose, you will win. Not by being the loudest, not by being the strongest, but being the calmest. So next time chaos strikes, remember, slow your breathing, anchor your thoughts, act with purpose. This is how you win in combat, business, and life. Take a deep breath. You got this. This is battle-tested technique in a war and in diplomacy. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, share, like, and comment.